Summer League is a fun time in the NBA world. It's the time of year where all of NBA media, team executives, coaches, and players can all get together in one spot. And while it might not be the prettiest basketball on the court, it's a great time to watch the first glimpse of future stars, as well as unheralded guys getting the opportunity to earn roster spots. From a scouting standpoint, it's definitely not useless, but we should be careful. There's a few keys I like to keep in mind. First off, this environment is better suited for certain skill sets. Without much offensive structure, this is bucket getters galore. Meanwhile, complementary pieces who thrive off of cuts, rolls, spot ups, and generally just playing within the flow of an offense might fade into the background. Franz Wagner was like that coming out of Michigan, where he averaged a quiet 8 points per game in Summer League before having a top 5 rookie season and now getting a max contract. Lob threats and great rim runners might not capitalize on their skill set if they aren't playing with a real point guard. Factoring in the level of competition in Summer League is also crucial. Not all production translates. A guy may look like a lockdown defender, but he might just be locking up a weak ball handler who's not ready for the NBA. A similar message goes for a post scorer who's dominating guys without NBA size, or a guard who's cooking non-NBA caliber perimeter defenders. Rather than focusing on Summer League numbers, we should look at specific traits players show. How quickly do they process the game? Are their defensive instincts sharp? Are they active as a helper? As a playmaker, are they reacting to the defense, or are they anticipating plays a step ahead? Instead of focusing on shooting percentages, look at the mechanics of someone's jump shot. How bad are their misses? How long does it take them to get their shot off? Can they shoot off the movement, off the dribble? Is their shot easily altered by closeouts? Are they comfortable attacking closeouts off the dribble? Then, as a scorer, how easily do you create separation? If someone is struggling to get by their man or create any space on jumpers, that's a real concern for when they have to face NBA defenders. For big men, look at the little things. Do they roll hard to the rim, set solid screens, go straight up on contests, avoid fouling, have good drop technique, all the fundamentals. Playing a role that's translatable to the NBA is also critical. I think Alex Caruso said it best, describing guys as playing like they want to be the CEO of the company, when teams are just looking for a janitor. In all likelihood, your NBA role likely isn't going to be creating a ton of tough shots for yourself off the dribble and getting in your bag. Showing that you have the complementary skills to fit next to other stars, like defense, shooting, closeout attacking, and quick decision making, that's what's going to get you in the league. It's also important to keep in mind that this is a super small sample size. Guys can simply just have a cold or hot stretch of shooting in just a sample of 4 or 5 games. These guys are also fresh out of school, playing with teammates they have absolutely no chemistry with yet, and playing a role that they probably won't play on their NBA team. These guys need time to adjust for their first taste of professional basketball. We've seen Kevin Knox put up over 21 points a game and look like the truth, while Trae Young mustered 11 points a game on hideous efficiency. Jalen Brunson was awful in Summer League. He was tied for 9th on his own team in scoring, and he was 209th in scoring in that Summer League overall, behind plenty of guys you've never heard of in your life. That was on a nasty 34.8 true shooting percentage too. It's not just those guys either. There's countless examples of future stars looking terrible, while busts pop off and look like the next faces of the league. Now obviously, you'd rather see your guys succeed than not. It's always better for them to have success than struggle, and it gets a little more concerning if you're in your 3rd or 4th year in the league and you're still struggling against some of the competition. But it would be foolish to write off a rookie like Alex Sarr after a few rough outings to start his NBA transition. Anyways, the big picture view is that Summer League is a tremendous opportunity for players to prove themselves, work through new additions to their skill set, and it's useful for getting a look at someone's feel and just general skill level and what skills they have that are potentially translatable to the NBA, but it's vital to not overreact to both the good or the bad. Some people love to take victory laps in Summer League when a guy on their team or a prospect that they were high on when they're scouting for the draft performs well, and they use it as a look at me, I was right kind of moment. But then they'll turn around and say Summer League doesn't matter if that same guy performs poorly. They just could do whatever fits their gender. That kind of stuff is silly to me. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful, and thank you for watching.